Alright. Now I'm ready for work. What's this? What's up, everyone? This is Ben Falcon's Media Corner back again with a brand new AK After I Saw review episode for today. This one's going to be on a film from last year for 2021, this one I was dying to review this film. I had so many skit ideas I wanted to do for this movie review. I had so many, but I decided I should just do a short one just for this review. And as you can tell, I'm in my work uniform again. And I thought, hey, I should wear this for this review. So today's review is going to be my review on the 2021 action comedy film, and that movie is Free Guy. This was directed by Shawn Levy and stars Ryan Reynolds as this bank teller named Guy, who he lives in this town called Free City, and he's unaware of the fact that this whole city is actually an open world multiplayer video game known as Free City the game. And he's a non-background character in this whole video game world. And he decides the fact that he wants to change his life into becoming an actual video game character. And so what ends up happening is that he ends up killing one of the players and he gets their avatars, and then he becomes a video game character, even though he's actually an AI artificial intelligence that no one's really controlling. So no one's really controlling this character in this game. He's just basically sort of a glitch around this whole game. And he partners with one of the characters in this game, who's played by Jodie, who is actually a player in real life, and she's playing her own character in this game, which she teams up with Guy to find evidence, which the game's company CEO basically wants to, who's basically tries to shut down this whole game. Once Guy is now since Guy is now pretty much all over the internet and everyone's talking about him, since he's a glitch in this whole video game. So Guy has to do everything he can to basically try and save the whole city and save his friends. So that's pretty much the story of Free Guy. Now, when I first saw the trailers for this movie, this one I was really looking forward to seeing because of Ryan Reynolds, and no matter what he's in, he's always such a joy to watch on screen, and I love the man. And also for having Shawn Levy behind the director's chair, I was really looking forward to seeing what he can do for a film like this, because I grew up with most of his movies as a kid. You know, the first Cheaper by the Dozen, as well as the Night at the Museum trilogy. I was really looking forward to seeing what he can do for a film like this, and having, you know, Ryan Reynolds as a star, I was really looking forward to seeing what they can do for a film like this one, since this is an action comedy film, but it's also a bit of a video game film, because it's really actually a video game film, but mostly being just, you know, a crazy, insane action comedy from the trailers, when the whole trailers dropped by all over the internet and the way it looked and all that. And I was also looking forward to seeing what the other cast members can do for a film like this. You've got Jodie from Killing Eve, and you also have Taika Waititi, the man behind Thor Ragnarok and Jojo Rabbit, and of course he's making Thor Love and Thunder, which I cannot wait to see in July this year. I was looking forward to seeing what they can do for a film like this. And of course, you know, this film got delayed numerous times because of the pandemic. Originally scheduled to be released back in the summer of 2020, then delayed towards Christmas time in 2020, and then we didn't know when this was going to come out in 2021 until they officially said it was going to be released in August. And I was happy because I was dying to see this film. A lot of people were dying to see this film, including my friends. And so I didn't see this on opening day. I went to see this movie the day before my 20th birthday, and my screening was completely packed. There was a lot of people who had seen this movie alongside with me. And after seeing this movie, I did manage to get myself an offer from them, which is from Odeon, which is a poster of Free Guy, which I really love the poster design. It's a really lovely poster here. So I'd like to say, Odeon Cinema, thank you so much for this lovely offer. And after watching this movie, was this another movie that's worth the wait? You bet you guys, this was definitely worth the wait, because I had a great time with Free Guy. This was a really fun, awesome action comedy film from beginning to end here. This is pretty much a self-aware action comedy film, because this film doesn't manage to take itself way too seriously for being, you know, a big, epic, gripping action film with a bit of laughs, as well as having, you know, craziness, which this film does have a lot of crazy, ridiculous stuff. But no, this film is pretty much really just a self-aware action comedy film with laughs and just entertaining and exciting, ridiculous stuff here. And this film did a great job of being, you know, not being just, you know, way too serious and all that. And of course, for the stars in the film, Ryan Reynolds, of course, he's fantastic in the movie, and I loved him from beginning to end. For how we see him interacting with this whole world, for him dealing with the fact that he's unaware that the world he's living in is actually a video game world. And for him dealing with all of that and how he interacts with all of that, he was really funny to watch, and I really loved him in this movie. And Jodie Comer from Killing Eve, she was fantastic. She was also great in the film. And for when we see her as a video game character, she was a badass when we see her in this film. And we also see her in the real life world, which I thought she was really good as well. And Taika Waititi as well, who plays the villain in this movie, he was really entertaining in this movie as the villain, and I loved him in this movie. And everyone else in the movie were also great too. And the storytelling in this film is pretty much divided in two separate worlds, of course, the video game world and the real life world, which I didn't really expect that because the trailers didn't show any of that, because it would be a bit of a spoiler for those who have never seen the trailers or anything like that, or maybe have seen the trailers or stuff like that. But the storytelling in this film was pretty much, of course, you know, it had to be understandable for like what was going on with this whole video game world and the real life world from all of that, and I totally understand that. And also, there are some subplots in the film, which there are the pacing for some moments like that is pretty much well paced. Although for like when we do see like, you know, Jodie Comer's character getting a sort of a relationship with Guy, even though he's not, even though no one's controlling him and all that, because he's an AI, artificial intelligence. It does get pretty much a bit of a slow pace, which that was a bit of an issue I only had with this film. And of course, you know, the ridiculousness in this film is really fun to watch. Since seeing the trailers, it's got that all here, and I couldn't stop having a big smile on my face. I just couldn't stop laughing my ass off for the ridiculousness that happens in this movie, as well as having some surprising moments, which I'm not going to spoil for those who have not seen Free Guy, because I obviously do suggest you go and check out this one, because there's some surprising moments. There are some like video game references and some big, massive like surprises that you may not have seen coming for those who are a massive fan of video games. So in the end, guys, Free Guy, I had an awesome time with this one. It is definitely worth the wait. And if you're a fan of video game movies, or if you're a fan of Ryan Reynolds, you're gonna have an absolute blast with this one. And if you miss a chance to see this in cinemas, it is available to stream on Disney Plus for free. So that's pretty much all I have to say about Free Guy. I'm going to give Free Guy 4.5 out of 5. Absolutely deserve this rating for being an awesome and just definitely worth the wait of a movie, because we were all waiting for this film, and we finally got it, and I luckily had a great time with this one. I was expecting just to be, you know, a great watch, but no, I had an awesome time with this one, with so many stuff that just had me surprised, and I just couldn't stop smiling as well as laughing my ass off with this flick. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching for my AKF or a review on Free Guy, and let me know what you think of this film if you have seen this already, or if you've just recently seen it since it's streaming on Disney Plus. Did you have an absolute blast with this one, or were you disappointed with this one? So thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more reviews, and as always, this is Ben Fogan's Media Corner signing off. And also, don't have a good day.